And I found them on TikTok one night. Someone was talking about replacing their Monster Ultra with ketones. And I was addicted to Monster Ultra. So that really spoke to me. I was drinking 3 to 4 a day. I was spending a lot of time in bed. Anytime I did have energy, it was from that caffeine or whatever other junk is in the Monster Ultra. And then, yeah, as a mom of 6, that wasn't really working out very well. So when I tried them, I bought a 5-pack trial. Put it in the chat if you started drinking ketones with 5 packets. Type a me in the comments. I'm super curious. I started drinking them. I started losing weight. I started feeling better. I started staying out of bed. I started showing up as a better version of myself. And pretty soon, people started noticing, and I wanted to share with them. And as a customer, those are a customer. Actually, type it in the comments. Type the word customer if you're on here as a customer. I would love to see and say hello and meet you. Type the word customer. Hello, Robin. Welcome, welcome. We're excited you are here. Also, go ahead and drop in the chat where you're tuning in from. Hello, Shelly. So good to see you on here. I would love to see how far we reach tonight. We're going to keep the call nice and tight here, and we're going to get started. I wanted to introduce my co-host as well, Nick Martinez. We're going to kind of go back and forth and answer some questions from California. Yes, welcome. Answer questions that you might have. Our outcome tonight really is to help you maximize your ketones, to help you drink them smarter, and to help you reach your health goals. So we want to provide some support tonight. We also want to talk about how you as a customer can earn free ketones. It's something you may not know, and it's something that we would love to guide any of you through, because we know how powerful ketones are. You wouldn't be on this call tonight if you weren't curious or weren't already having an amazing experience drinking ketones. So all right, let me ask Nick a few questions. Nick, I would love it if you could, first of all, introduce yourself. And then second, if you could kind of tell us how you drink your ketones. I know they're going to hear your story. They're going to be blown away. And we would love to hear kind of how you incorporate them in your day and how they can pattern their day after that for success.
Awesome. What's happening, everybody? Good to see all these new faces. My name is Nick. I live out in Minnesota. I've now been drinking and sharing ketones for almost 9 years. It's just flown by. I actually was a full-time airline pilot and was introduced to ketones by a flight attendant. So what I love about our product is the energy that I get, the ability to retain and gain muscle and release fat. My personal story, I didn't lose 100 pounds like Amber, but I dropped about 15 pounds in the first few months, in the first 3 to 4 months. And then since then, I've added about 30 pounds of muscle. And the neat thing is I've done the same thing personally as I would coach somebody who wants to lose 100 pounds, which is drink ketones, focus on intermittent fasting, focus on prioritizing protein, right? Eating great protein, be carb conscious, the things that cause a little extra to stay on your waist or on your booty. Stay away from those things, and then drink ketones as the tool to fuel your day and to fuel your life. As far as how I use them personally, when I was a pilot, I walked away from flying about 6 years ago, but when I was still flying, I would use them first thing in the morning, and I kind of got stuck with that, meaning I'd got up, I'd be at a hotel somewhere, I wouldn't be feeling amazing, and I would mix my ketones as I was walking down to the hotel van. To this day, I always drink my ketones somewhere between 7 and 8:30 in the morning, just depending on when I get up. So my recommendation to you is if you want to start your day well, unless you're already a morning person, unless you already have so much energy you don't know what to do with it, and you wake up with a massive smile on your face, drink your ketones in the morning, because as your day begins, so your day goes, right? And then I always recommend wait to eat until you're hungry, not when it's time. If you're hungry at 9 or 10 o'clock, awesome. If you're hungry at 11 or 12, awesome. Definitely want you to eat, definitely want you not to make this a starvation thing, but just listen to your body. So that's when I drink them. And then generally I have a second one in the afternoon around 2 or 3 o'clock. I also take our electrolytes because we all can be better hydrated, and that helps you to utilize the water that you're actually drinking a little bit better. But Amber, that's a little bit about me and my journey. I'm first off, thank you for being here. I'm really excited for all of these new faces. I'm excited for your journey on ketones. And if you guys like these Zooms, we will continue to do them here into the fall to truly help people crush their health goals. And at the same time, we want you all to get your ketones for free. So we're going to talk a little bit more tonight about how you can refer friends, share the power of this product with others very simply through a system that we have. And at the same time, benefit by Pruvit shipping your ketones for free. So Amber, back to you, unless there's other stuff around the product that you wanted to talk about first.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much, Nick. I heard you say a few things that kind of stood out to me. And one is there's no wrong way to drink ketones, right? You just need to drink them. You talked about intermittent fasting. We have an iFast kit for those that have not seen it on the website who are just drinking the NAT. It is a great way to accelerate your fat loss or help you overcome maybe if you're stuck and at a certain weight, if you're using the scale, the intermittent fasting is a powerful tool to burn fat. And we do those once a week or once a month for 5 days. It's a 5-day pack. So you get to try a few different products, the Signal OS, which is kind of a detox appetite control. We have our protein in there. So it's kind of a great way to experience all of our products. So if you're just drinking that, you may want to consider adding a Keto Pro, which is our protein infused with ketones. You may want to consider adding our electrolytes. So we have lots of different options. Everybody kind of drinks their ketones a little bit differently according to what does your day look like? What time do you get up? What time do you need more energy? What time are you struggling with appetite? And you want to drink your ketones about an hour before that time, so you can be in a full state of ketosis. You can have those tools as benefits to help you make healthier lifestyle choices. So definitely wanted to talk a little bit about that. If you are still confused, all right, when do I drink them? How do I drink them? Get back to the person who invited you to this call. They're called your sponsor, and they're the persons whose link you purchase ketones through, and they're technically your coach. So you should be bugging them. You should be, if it's me, bug me, tell me, hey, I'm curious about this, or I wake up at 3 a.m. When should I drink my ketones? We want to customize a little schedule that's going to fit in with your schedule and help lead you to success. So with that being said, let's talk about a few things. I know one of the things we wanted to talk about is the 3 for Free program, and that's kind of new. It's been out for a couple months now, and it's for customers, affiliates, promoters, coaches, anybody that's part of the Pruvit community to be able to earn their ketones for free. Because we say free tones taste better than ketones, right? If you're getting something for free because you worked hard and earned it, of course it's going to taste a little bit better, in my opinion, if you don't have to pay for them. So anyways, free tones is what we want for each one of you. It is my personal goal to help every single one of my customers to get free ketones that wants them. I mean, I know that there's people out there that aren't interested, and that's fine. If you want to pay full price for your ketones, that's your decision. But we do have a few options. If you're not already a VIP customer and have Smart Ship set up, you definitely want that. So you get that 15% discount after 3 months. On the 4th month, it's going to bump up to 25%. So let's talk about getting that Smart Ship for free. And Nick, do you have a document you want to pull up? And we're going to talk a little bit about what this program is, how it works, and how you can benefit from it.
Absolutely. So let's just talk real quick. Pruvit back in May just launched a program that's called free ketones, and it's called our 3 for Free program. If you refer 3 friends that order on a monthly basis, you can earn your ketones for free. The requirement is that you, as the person referring, is on Smart Ship, and as long as you have an active monthly shipment, it can be for any product, then you're qualified to earn basically credit towards your next order. So the only requirement is that you either refer a new customer or you have a Smart Ship customer that is ongoing order, and that will allow you to earn each and every month. So what they do is they just average whatever those customers order that you refer, and then they give you that amount in 3 for Free points, which then when your Smart Ship goes to run, if you earn 200 points and your Smart Ship is $150, you'll still have 50 points left over at the end of the month, and your smart chip will just cost you the tax and shipping. If you earn 200 points and your smart chip is $250, well, you'll pay the 50 plus the tax and shipping, and then that's it. So it's a really, really cool program. And I know if you're on here right now and you're already or have gotten free ketones, type free in the chat. Just curious who we have on here. I know there's probably there's 40 people on the Zoom. We probably have at least 10 to 15 that are already earning free ketones, which is awesome. Amy, Jess, Donica, Jennifer, Heidi, Sharon, that's awesome. Magdalena, Christina, Noel, awesome, awesome, awesome. So the rest of you that aren't there yet, our goal by the end of the Zoom is to give you some tools that you can use immediately. And our goal is this month, in the month of August, to help you earn your ketones for free so that in September, you're not paying for them. So all we have to do is refer 3 friends. So the first thing I want to show you before I reference the document that Amber mentioned is I want to show you how you can find your share link and what to share with someone, because that we're going to go through simple people like how to identify people to share this with. We're going to teach you some really basic non-salesy social media posts. But before we do, I'm going to show you how to log into your account. So if you go to pruvit.com and you click login, it's just going to ask you for your username and password. Once you're in, you're going to see something on here that says websites. And right here, it says my websites. In fact, it already is up here. It says your referral link. Now, mine is already customized where it says Nick. Yours likely is just a series of letters and numbers unless you've already set it up. But what you can do is click this manage button and you can change it. So I'm not going to change mine right now, but you can change this to something different and then click save. So you can customize it or you can keep it as is. It's totally up to you. If you do change it, I would just recommend your first and last name. If that's not available, add a number. Or if you want to create something fun and cute, that's totally up to you. Now, the big thing to note here on this drop down is what websites you have here. And the primary one that you're going to use to share information with somebody is the Learn link. So if I click on that and we go here, I'll just put it in here. This is what you're going to send somebody. And the reason that we like this is because it really gives them a simple video that explains what ketones are. And this is very mobile friendly, so they'll see it a little bit differently on the phone. They have the access to our free optimization guide, which is an amazing resource. And then it has testimonials, it has options to get started, it has just information and benefits on ketones, as well as some other videos. And it's just a very well laid out site that helps them kind of get to the end, which is getting started with one of our getting started options. So that is our website. Now, the other thing that I'm going to talk about is like, how do we share that? Because what we're not going to do is just put that link on Facebook. We're not going to blast that to everybody that we know. Generally, I have found when I do that, it doesn't yield people drinking ketones. It usually turns people off because they think you're trying to sell them. Now, here's the reality. Everyone in your life that you know right now could benefit from ketosis. Babies are born in ketosis. When they're breastfed babies, they're in a state of ketosis generally. And it's not until we start eating the foods of today that we're not benefiting from ketones anymore. So the biggest thing around this is everybody that you know, that you love, that you care about, they need to be the people that you introduce this to. Why? Because you want them to age well. You want them to age backwards. When I got started, the first person I introduced this to was my mom. Then it was my dad. Then it was my sister. My sister's actually on the Zoom. My parents have been drinking this for almost as long as I have. Literally, my dad was my first customer. And they've aged backwards. They're in their 70s now because they've been consistent and they drink ketones twice a day. I'm watching them stay sharp as they get into their 70s rather than go regress and go backwards. I'm watching them become fitter. I'm watching them do more in their 70s than they did in their 50s and 60s. From a physical standpoint, they're doing more hiking, they're doing more camping, they're doing more biking, they're playing more with their grandkids than they probably would have when they were 60. So I'm going to share the document that Amber mentioned because this is going to be a resource that you'll have access to. And what we're going to do is take the next 10 minutes and just kind of walk through it and give you a plan to earn your ketones for free. So let me show it, and then I'm going to have Amber kind of cover the first step. And don't worry about writing all this down, because we will actually share this out, so whoever you're working with can get you access to this document. It'll be available as a download. But right here, this is how you get free ketones. You set up your smart chip, you refer 3 customers who set up a smart chip, and then you receive the average of whatever they order towards your next month product. So this tells you how to change the referral code, which we just talked through. And then the next step is just reaching out. So Amber, do you want to talk through simple reaching out, how that works, and kind of a best practice around it?
Yeah, I would love to do that. And like Nick said, you guys will have access to this. So just try to absorb it for now. What you're going to want to do is make a list of 10 people, right? 10 people that you know could benefit from more energy or better mood or fat loss. You obviously don't want to call somebody out that's overweight. You want to be a little sensitive to that. But I have a few scripts that are going to help you figure out what to say, but they're gone now. So is the screen share gone? Okay. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to write down 10 names of people that you want to talk to, right? And we have 3 different options here that you can choose from. You can use all 3. You can try them out and see which ones kind of work better on those 10 people. If you really want to go after these 3 for free ketones, I would recommend putting that list closer to 20, because we know that a lot of people are going to say no at first. They may not be interested in hearing what you have, but they're going to be watching you. They're going to be watching your experience. And so there are some people that have been watching your experience, right? And maybe they're waiting for you to reach out to them. So option number 1 is, I am starting a fitness challenge and would love you as an accountability partner. Would you be interested in joining me? Okay, so that fitness challenge is our September, what is it called? Our September burn, or our shred. That's the word I was looking for. Our September shred. It'll be, I think, the second week in September. So that would be, if you wanted to do the shred, which is a 5-day intermittent fasting program, you could invite people to that. Option 2, hey, I've got and this one is great. It's super simple and it's not real salesy. And I've got my hands on something you'll love. Are you drinking ketones yet? Right? What do you think they're going to say? They're going to say, no, what are you talking about? What are ketones? Are you talking about the keto diet? That's what I usually get, right? And then the third one is, and we're going to go through the conversation flow in just a minute. I'm just giving you the reach out scripts that you can use. I'm so excited for this upcoming shred program. Oh, this is the one about the shred. Sorry. I'm ready to get back on track and crush my health goals. Are you open to looking at what I'm doing? Okay. So what you want to do is you're wanting to start sharing the conversation. Who are you going to share the conversation with? You're going to share it with your family and friends, people that you personally know that need ketones. And I'm not going to spend the time going through the conversation flow tonight, but I would really like you to work with your sponsor on doing this process. The first thing you're going to do is to reach out. Then you're going to share your experience or your story, and you're going to need to talk to your sponsor to help you write that. And we'll go over that in just a minute. And then we always share that Learn link, which is the campfire video, which was right at the top. And then you are going to follow up with them, ask them if they watched the video. And then the next thing, or the last thing you're going to do, is you're going to connect them. It's called our ACE system. You're attracting them, you're connecting them with the campfire video, then you're going to connect them with your sponsor. And you wouldn't call them your sponsor. You would say something like, oh my gosh, I just started drinking ketones. My friend Kim wants to know more. Amber, can you help her answer her questions for her? Okay. Or you could say, I want you to hear Amber's story. Then you're going to put up a 3-way conversation. It could be in Facebook Messenger. It could be in text message, and let your sponsor teach them about ketones and let them know how ketones work, how to get started, options to get started. So the pressure is off you. All you're doing is the attract piece, sharing your Learn link, and then your sponsor will take it from there. And when they're ready to purchase, then you're going to come back in with your purchase link, and they're going to be a customer of yours. So the next thing we want to do is we have this really cool guest call that we do. You have an amazing opportunity because we happen to have one this Thursday, and we want you to be able to invite people to the guest call. Now, what the guest call is, it's about 20 to 25 minutes. It's going to cover ketones, how they work, how people can get started. And it's just going to be an educational, quick Zoom that people can pop in on and learn more about ketones and get started. So there's a script here if you want to send it to people. We are challenging you to invite at least 5 people to the guest call on Thursday night. We will get you more information about that. I don't have the information on the guest call. I know that it starts at 5:30. What, 8 Eastern?
Yep.
8 p.m. Eastern, so 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central. Okay, so here's a good script you can use. Great news. I just heard we have an informational call tonight, which are awesome because they cover the science behind ketones, how to get started and how to drink them for the biggest impact. I'm super pumped and would love for you to attend with me. Can I send you over the details? That's kind of a longer script, inviting somebody to a guest call. You could also say something like, hey, what are you doing tonight? Let them answer. Once they answer, say, hey, I've got this call that I would love for you to be my guest on. We're going to learn more about ketones and this drink that has changed my life. I want you to learn about it because I care about you. You can make it personal to you. Talk how you talk. Don't always use scripts and keep them short. These are great templates to use because they work and they're powerful. And if you want to use them, you can. If you want to tweak them a little bit, try to keep the same formatting and the same concept behind the scripts if you need to change the language a little bit. Okay. And then we want to talk to you about posting on social media. And then we have a challenge for you. Nick, do you want me to talk about social media?
Sure.
Okay, so the first thing that we like to do in helping somebody get free ketones, and something that's super powerful, in addition to reaching out to people, is we help you put up your first social media post that generates curiosity, not a sales post, right? And Nick talked about that a little bit earlier. If you're not comfortable posting something on social media, that is fine. This is not a requirement. This is just a way for you to attract more people into the conversation and get that much closer to getting those free ketones. And so what you're going to do is you are going to craft a little story that is going to be specific to your experience drinking ketones. Okay. I've put an example in here of a post you could put up. So what you're going to want to do is hold up a shaker cup, smile, take a selfie, and you're going to post that. An example text that you could use is, I've been drinking this magic for 2 weeks and I feel so much better. My brain fog is cleared. My cravings are gone and I don't need an afternoon nap. I'm so thankful I gave this stuff a try. Oh, and by the way, I'm down 8 pounds. It's so exciting. That is so powerful. Like, who's not going to say, what the heck is she drinking? What is this magic stuff she's talking about? Right? It's not salesy. We're not asking somebody to buy something. We're just sharing our stories, sharing our experience. And that's what we're really about here at Pruvit, sharing our experience so we can help other people become a better version of themselves. So you just want to make sure to tag your sponsor in that post so they can help answer any questions and kind of go through with you. All right, what do I do if somebody actually comments? Now what? Okay. So we're not going to cover all that tonight, but you're going to work with your sponsor. If you don't have a sponsor, a message Nick, or we can collaborate. Maybe cross-line people can, oh wait, hold on.
You're still there. Did you lose us, Amber? You're muted now. Awesome. So we went through that nice and quick, but at the end of the day, I want you guys, if you want to drink free ketones, we have to share this with somebody, right? We have to get ketones in front of somebody. So we have two kind of action steps that I think are going to be really simple for you. Number one, we have a call coming up on Thursday night that is going to be geared to introduce somebody to what this is, how it works. They're going to get to hear a couple success stories about the power ketones have been having, and they're going to learn how they can get started. Okay, that's the first thing. So first, that list of 10 that Amber mentioned, who do you know that needs this in their life? For me, it was my mom, my dad, my sister, my buddy Greg, who is a pilot I used to fly with, my buddy Floyd, my buddy John Warder, and my friend Liz, who's on this Zoom as well. Those were like the initial 7 people that I literally just picked up the phone and called. Some of them got started right away, some of them didn't. And all I did was actually invite them to an informational call like this. And some of them that were local, I was able to get them a pack to try. Second thing is a Facebook post. And Amber just went through a really simple script as far as that post goes. So two things that she said. Number one was a smile with like a selfie and a smile and a cup. Doesn't have to be a pack of ketones. In fact, I'd prefer it's not. I'd prefer it just the cup that you drink your ketones out of. If it's a shaker cup, great. If you don't have anything fancy, awesome. It could be a glass. And then in the caption, all you're going to post is that little box that she said, but it's your story. Something about your excitement, feeling amazing today. So glad I found this drink just a few short weeks ago. And then what your benefits are. So exclaiming and then benefits. My energy's through the roof. My cravings for sugar are gone. I'm nicer to my wife and my clothes are way looser. And then what you're excited about for the future. So excited for the next 6 weeks or the next 2 weeks. So glad I found this. And that's it. And as a result, I tell you, you're going to have people that comment asking, what are you drinking? So here's the thing. Everybody in your life is looking for what ketones do. They just don't know that they exist yet. If people knew the power of what we're sharing, the power of what you're currently drinking, they wouldn't sit in line in a car at Starbucks 24 cars deep to spend $7 for a cup of coffee. They'd put something else in their body that actually fuels their brain, helps to make their brain live longer, better, helps to fuel their muscles, helps them to feel like $1 million. They just don't know about it yet. So the reason that Pruvit put this whole program, this 3 for free program in place, is to inspire us to share it with people that we care about so that they can start to experience better as well. So, Amber, I don't know if you're back up and working again. If you are, if you have any final thoughts, I would love to hear them.
Yeah, I would. We wanted to issue a challenge with you. We're going to do a drawing for some prizes, and we are going to put your name in the drawing if you go ahead and put up a post on your Facebook or Instagram or some type of social media. And you're going to want to take, how did we talk about, Nick, how we were going to enter into the drawing? We talked about you talking to your sponsor, right? And letting him know.
Once you make that post, just screenshot it and then send it over to whoever you're working with, whatever promoter you're working with, and say, hey, I got my entry. And then we're going to be putting all those names in the hat, and we're going to be giving away some shaker cups, a whole bunch of fun Pruvit shaker cups, which should be quite exciting.
Yeah, so you have till tomorrow night to get that posted. So you don't have to worry about getting it up tonight, but work on it by tomorrow night as a deadline, and then we will get all the names entered and let you know if you want a shaker cup. So I kind of wanted to end tonight on a little bit of celebration. I know some of you have been drinking ketones for a while and have really been crushing your health goals. I would love for you to drop in the comments something that you are celebrating from drinking ketones. Is it maybe you've dropped a pant size? Maybe you're able to get down on the floor and play with your grandkids. But drop in the comments one benefit that has impacted your life that you have felt from drinking ketones. So no, for me, it's really about the food freedom, right? I live my life being so food addicted, and that food noise is gone. That's one of my favorite benefits. Sharon says she's dropped 34 pounds. Congratulations, Sharon, that's exciting. These are going so fast. Gone sugar cravings, got to Wonderland. Nice job. We have so much to celebrate in our community. So many people are literally changing their lives, changing generations of lives in getting their family and their prosperity healthy, making healthier choices. And we're really excited to continue doing that in our community and to continue sharing the conversation and just caring about the people that we talk to about ketones and sharing our experience and stories. So anyways, thank you for hopping on. We will let you know if you won. I'm excited to see all those awesome posts. Make sure to screenshot them and give them back to whoever invited you to the call. And Cheryl says she sleeps better. I love that. Okay, speaking of sleep, let's go ahead and hop off this call. Thank you for coming tonight. We appreciate each of you. We appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule, and we'll talk to you later.